Secret Service fires shots outside Trump's golf course. A suspect who had an AK-47 has been detained, and the details will leave you shaking your head. This guy put the muzzle of his rifle through the fence, aiming at Trump, who was about between 400 and 500 yards away, depending on who you talk to. Now, in this video, we're breaking down the attempted attack, the alleged shooter's political motivation. He was a lefty. And the stunning lack of coverage, other than for the mainstream media, the fake news media, to blame Trump. So buckle up. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So please subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. You know the drill. So shots were not fired at Trump because the Secret Service fired on the would-be assassin before he got the chance. As the former president left his West Palm Beach golf course, someone decided it was time to play Let's Hit the President. As for President Trump, he made a statement saying, "There were gunshots in my vicinity, but before rumors start spiraling out of control, I wanted you to hear this first. I am safe and well," said the president in his statement. "Nothing will slow me down. I will never surrender," he added. "I will always love you for supporting me. Unity, peace, make America great again. May God bless you." Sounds like an awful tyrant, doesn't he? According to law enforcement, an AK-47 was found at the scene after the shooter abandoned it and ran from the agents. He also had a scope and a GoPro camera because he was going to film himself shooting the 45th president of the United States. The shooter was identified, and yes, like always, he's a lefty. It's not just any random guy either. He's got a colorful social media history that's worth diving into. But here's the kicker. This is the second time someone's tried to take Trump out. Twice. You gotta wonder, how long until someone gets through, God forbid. So his social media posts have been scrubbed, but we're able to get a few. So the shooter, Ryan Routh, he actually tweeted out to Joe Biden, "Your campaign should be called something like KADAF. Keep America democratic and free. Trump's should be MASA, M-A-S-A, make Americans slaves again, master. Democracy is on the ballot and we cannot lose. We cannot afford to fail. The world is counting on us to show the way." Now, if that doesn't lead into how this guy could listen to the Democrats and their sycophants in the mainstream media, he would think, well, I got to save democracy. Maybe I got to take this guy out. Don't you think? Now, here's a good look at him. Noel posted, "Just another liberal freak." I mean, he's got bluish gray hair on the one side and then white hair on the other side. But look at him. He's behind all those flags. He's wearing an American flag, and he doesn't even understand what democracy is because shooting an opponent is not very democratic. Oh, and the media? Well, they're blaming Trump, of course, claiming it was his rhetoric and not theirs against him that caused a crazy leftist to shoot the man they told him would end democracy in America if Trump got elected. If this had happened at a Bernie Sanders rally or, God forbid, a Joe Biden ice cream shop visit, the headlines would be burning up your phone. But since it's Trump, the narrative is more like, nah, no big deal. It was his own fault anyway. It serves him right. This makes you wonder, doesn't it? Second attempted assassination within 2 months. And the media is blaming the victim. So why are they blaming Trump for this? What are they trying to hide? It's because this shooting doesn't fit their Trump as a dictator narrative. Now, Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida isn't taking this lightly, though. He's announced that Florida will launch its own investigation. And can you blame him? The FBI swooped in, likely to pull their usual tricks, free evidence, downplay the situation, and maybe cremate the shooter's body. Nah, they can't because he's still alive. For now, DeSantis tweeted out, "The state of Florida will be conducting its own investigation regarding the attempted assassination at Trump International Golf Club. The people deserve the truth about the would-be assassin and how he was able to get within 500 yards of the former president and current GOP nominee." Now, I think that's fantastic because he put on notice the FBI, like, don't fuck this one up too, the way you did the prior one. We want information, right? So this isn't just about Trump, guys. It's about a broader agenda to silence anyone who dares to stand up against the swamp. You think about it. From the minute he came down the escalator, everything they did to him, and there was a lot of stuff they did to him that we witnessed, it was all for election interference. The first thing they said at the escalator speech was that he said that all Mexicans are rapists. Read the transcript. Listen to it. He did not. That's not what he said. Then they did the Russia, 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 which took up most of his first term. Then he had the 2 impeachments, right? The first one was for something he didn't do, but Vice President Joe Biden really did do. Nothing happened to him because he had a little D next to his name, right? The second impeachment, they wanted to do a trial, even though he already left office at the time. See, the Democrats, Chuck Schumer leading them, wanted to have the impeachment trial because he wanted to add a punishment, if convicted, that Trump could not run for president again. It was all about election interference. So after the 2 impeachments, they tried the lawfare. Lawfare didn't work. And quite frankly, he's winning most of those cases because they were all bullshit to begin with. But now, assassination attempts, right? They failed twice on that as well. So what's next? Honestly, if you told me they would send a fleet of drones after Trump, I would not be surprised. Trump interrupted their plans. It's plain and simple. First, they had Obama to set the stage. Then Hillary was supposed to come in, get elected, and she would be the control freak, not just control corporations, but the American people as well. All right. And Trump interrupted that, and they will stop at nothing to get rid of him because he actually stands for making America better, for making the lives of the American people, the people that are the forgotten men and women, better. They're throwing everything at the man. I don't know, man. I'm just hoping upon hope that they give him better security than the last 2 attempts because they're not going to stop. The rhetoric is not going to stop. I heard someone on ABC, I think it was the same woman who just did that horrific debate with Kamala and Trump. She just came out and said, you know, after the first assassination attempt, the Trump campaign said they would tone down the rhetoric. So if you have harsh rhetoric or rhetoric that's not harsh, but you just don't agree with it politically because you're a communist, right? You should be able to be shot at for that. That's what this dumb bimbo was saying. I mean, this is where we're at, guys. So I'm just really fearful that they're going to get Trump. Because look, with the crazies, do you really think that when he gets elected again, that the rhetoric against him is going to stop? They talk about his rhetoric. Oh, my God, they've said horrific things about him. The lies. Think about it. ABC News fact-checked Trump on truths that he told, and they were wrong on several of them. They're fact checks. Somebody fact-checked the fact-checkers, but they didn't fact-check Kamala on any of the lies. Look, this nutball Ralph, he could have listened to Kamala's lies and thought, that's enough. I'm going to kill him. You know, we don't know what the hell happened. We hopefully will find out, and that's if the FBI doesn't try to muscle in on the Florida investigation. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with more news that the mainstream media would rather you not know about. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.
Too many secrets, too many closed doors, we're sick to cover-ups. We're sick of the cover-ups, want the truth and nothing more. The veil's been lifted, the jig is up, no more drinking